welcome to Just Fabulous. This is our Monday through Friday lunch club. Welcome. My name is Paige, and we meet over here. Excuse me, I have a little itch. Meet over here every day at 11:30, hopefully, or thereabouts, Eastern Standard Time, just for an hour. That way, everybody that's having lunch, dinner, snack, anything can come on in and have somebody to chat with while they eat. There's nothing, I always found it kind of intimidating to be out somewhere and eating by myself if I didn't have a book with me, because then it was like, oh, I can sit here all night. And honestly, I just wanted to kick back and watch the other people in a restaurant or something. So, uh, be that as it may, there it is. I got an itch right here. My sister says she is going to be watching today, so I am waiting for my darling Salon Nikki. Oh no, Nikki's Happy Lifestyle. Sorry. To jump on in and say hey. I would text her, but I'm using my phone. I just noticed whenever I set the live, there's a button over on the side and it says that only the top chats are showing up. So if you have come onto a live and I did not respond, it wasn't that I was being exclusionary, not being welcoming, or anything like that. It was, I just didn't see you. And for that, I apologize, but I have my tablet, uh, and I am ready to go. She's texting me. She doesn't see me, but there's nothing we can do at this point. I'll have to text her back later. I hope she goes off of her channel, then comes back on, and then she can find me, because, hey, we all want to be found. Let me pull up my channel, switch from one channel to the other. Today I am trying to make some videos and get them set. Oh, and there I am. And now, oh, it says top fans. Okay. Oh, my top fans thing has finally popped up on this page. I haven't done a live on my other page in so long that I guess that's why. Make sure it's public, because she says it's not showing up, but yeah, chat publicly. Yeah, I'm here. She'll find me. So there we go. In the meantime, I was working on a video today, and my video was about things I like about myself. So it really was, I always get an itch when I'm online talking to you guys. I don't know what it is. It's always wonderful to have some food for thought, and that was kind of my food for thought to the day. What can I honestly say that are things I like about myself? I spend a lot of time thinking about, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to change that. Oh, what if blah, blah, blah happened? And not saying, okay. Every day there's going to be something that needs to get done, something we need to work on. Well, what do we like at this moment in time? And truthfully, surprisingly, there was quite a few things. I think that's one of the great advantages of age, is to say, okay, to look at things with an eye that is not quite as jaded and not quite as critical, you know? It definitely has been a great advantage to life and what's happening. The other thing I wanted to talk about today, oh, well, I have a couple things, so that's always good. I can sit here and chat while we are waiting for you guys to leave a comment. You don't Don't be shy. Just jump on in. So July 1st, I put out a video yesterday about, there's my dear darling Nikki, happy lifestyle. Thank you for coming in. So yesterday I put out a video about not spending money because I'm an overconsumer and I definitely overshop too much, like daily. And man, I already caught myself today. I didn't do it, but I think I'm gonna have to make a list. I was walking the dogs, and I remembered, oh, my daughter said she wanted some. Oh, thank you. I'm just bringing my old stuff out. This is all stuff that's been in the closet for eons, and the new glasses. And thanks to you, I'm going ahead and putting my makeup on. It's one of the advantages of YouTube is that I'm actually getting dressed, and it gives me a reason to get dressed, because I still am not at the full reason of just getting dressed because I want to. So I definitely enjoy having a reason to get dressed. But with that being said, I was walking the dogs and I started thinking about things my daughter had mentioned she needed, what she wanted. That wasn't a need. On her front porch, there's a gap about 3 feet wide, 2 or 3 feet wide. And she says that she wants to get a lawn statue to put on both of those to fill in that gap. And I was like, oh, I need to run. I know some stores around where I live that have some statuary. Let me run, go get that. Or let me run check and then I'll get it, because if it's under $30, so that would only be $60, that would not really count because it's not for me. Boy, I can spend money. So I said, no, let's, we're not going to go look. If she would like to go look, she's 21 years old, has a car, she can go and find her own decorations. I want a gold star. I might have to get my crown. Then the other thing I wanted was, I want to, you know, the muumuus or the Craftons, the long, flowy, like overgowns that people wear. They were very, very popular in like the 60s, late 60s, 70s, definitely 70s, high fashion in the 70s. You can belt it, but it's flowy, and, you know, you still see people wear them, but I just think about, I loved, and I think it shaped me, the original version of Bewitched. So I think if you don't know what that video of that TV show is, go on and look it up. It was delightful, Bewitched. And I loved the Andorra. And I also loved, what was the sister's name? Not Esmeralda, but yeah, Esmeralda. No. Andorra. Anyway, it was like Sam, the main character's cousin, always came, but she always had like these flowy things, like dresses on that reached the floor, and the chiffon, and they just flittered and flowed. So I was like, oh, I really want some to run around the house in. That's what I need. See, notice how that word need kicked in. So I said, well, I know Amazon has some. Actually, when I sat down on Amazon, they did not have the style that I wanted because they didn't have the chiffon. Then I started, halfway through my walk, thank goodness I was far away, I realized I need to make a list. But I also know somewhere in this house I have fabric that I can make a few of the things I want, and I have exactly, I mean, I have some fun fabric that I bought for something else and I just never used, and it's in a box. And I also know that I am subscribed to some women that are using the, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the muumuus, the caftan, you know, the long sleeve and caftan. Anyway, that's my dyslexia coming out, my learning disabilities, but they have great, easy, simple how to make them tutorials that will be not a big deal, that if I just wait. And therein lies the problem. I've got to learn to wait again. I have to learn that I'll put it on the list. I'll get to it. I know I have the fabric. And I don't need the instant gratification of getting it in 2 days for $15. But I can't buy one. So I would probably find 3. So that's probably $60. And then another, so yeah, 60, 90. So far this month on July 2nd, I can officially say I saved $120. Wow. You know, when you're buying things in different places and all, you just don't realize. I don't realize. Oh, it's only 20 now. Oh, it's only 20. I $20 myself or $30 myself or $40 myself into, yeah. And now I just look around and go, man, I wish I had the $5 I spent on that bag, because I could add it with the $5 I spent on this other thing I didn't want. So anyway, I do. That's where we are today. I have decided to, in order to help facilitate this non-shopping habit that I'm trying to reacquire, that anytime something like that comes across, I'll just make a list. I will just have a list. And then some days when it's rainy or I don't have anything else to do and I really want to go on Amazon and look at stuff, because I do like to look. And I also love Pinterest, just like a catalog. Oh, I like this. I mean, I have stuff that I've saved that makes no sense and looks so crazy because, oh, I liked this, or oh, in my mind I'm decorating, you know, a cottage or a cabin or a this or a that, or if I had a mansion, I would have this. So that is what I use it for, almost as a catalog, and I need to get back to that, not as a shopping. Thank you, Nikki. I saw that text come in. I'll check it when I get off the live, because I am using my camera. Up, and there's Patrick. He's sending me a text. He is not on the live today. I don't think he is. Maybe he is, but it would be odd. He must be very busy at his job. So those were 2 things that I did. I sat down, but man, then I see something that my problem is, once I go on and look at an idea I have, you're going to find something. You're going to find something you like. And I did find a captain that had muumuu, that had its shoulders to your ankle, light fabric, you have the big arms, but it was a whole butterfly. It was a whole butterfly. Oh my gosh. How much fun is that? How much fun is that? But I didn't get it. I didn't get it. One thing I told myself, well, I can put it on a birthday list. And this is how my mind works. I can put it on a birthday list. And then Patrick can get it for me for my birthday, but he won't order it. So I better order it and tell him I got it for my birthday. Yeah. Enough. I have enough. I have so much. So there you go. I get a star for not shopping today. Then the other thing that has come up that I really realized, and it's kind of been crazy to me, is I've talked about decorating, talked about painting. I even showed everybody how I was going to do it. I have it. I've already started patching the walls, washing the wall. I haven't, do you know why I haven't done it yet? I'm scared. The last time I painted was three or 4 years ago. Definitely 3 or 4 years ago. And I remember when I painted that I got very sore, climbing up and down the ladders and, doing my arms. And I did get sore. My legs got sore, my arms got sore, my back locked up. I got sore because I'm just that kind of out of shape. So I think why I have procrastinated so drastically and so hard is because I'm afraid. I'm afraid I might not be able to do it. And that's the part of aging where I think is the hard part, when you're saying, what can I still do? But what is it time to turn over to somebody else? And I truthfully am afraid. I had an injury, so I broke bones in my hands and have nerve damage in my hands. And to push that roller with my left hand, okay, I have it, but my shoulder is, I had did something and it got pulled and locked, and I've had tremendous issues now in my left shoulder. It's gotten a little bit better. Um, but in my right, where I had bones that were broken, and I still have excruciating pain sometimes where there were fractures in my hand, and the nerve damage, it still, and it hurts. And then to have to hold and then apply pressure on a roller, and I'm scared. I'm really scared to jump in and just do it. And I know all I have to do is set a weekend aside, and I definitely have to do it on a weekend. I've decided. Trying to do it during the week when people are coming and going is another excuse. However, I feel that if I can just block off the space and somebody's not trying to get lunch or breakfast or dinner, or I can just say it's closed. Truthfully, could I do that on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday? Yes. Yes, I could. It's really interesting how our brains, especially if you throw a little bit of ADHD in there, how we can just churn and churn and churn and churn and spend our day thinking we're getting to something because it's churning and churning and churning. It's just crazy to me. It's really an interesting, it really is interesting. The only way, truthfully, that I'm able to slow that churning feeling down is if at night or during the day I make a list of things that I need to do for tomorrow. And if it doesn't get done tomorrow, it's fine, but then I can do it the next day. And without having a list, or if I make a list for the week of, okay, these are the things that I want to accomplish, without having those goals stated and written down, I churn and I churn and I churn and I churn. So today I got up and I, had my coffee, sat down, checked the computer, did my stuff. About an hour later, now I woke up an hour later than I wanted to. So boom, I threw my day off. Then I came up, put the bed back together, got dressed, walked the dogs, went to the store. I stopped by and talked to a friend, and went to a different store to pick up a prescription, came back, and talked to my sister. Oh, I did clean the kitchen in the meantime, but I haven't gotten to what needs to happen today. And I think there's not a sense of urgency or motivation or movement if I don't have it written down. And then I'm going to get off this live. So when we've been here, I'll jump off of the live and say, that's all finished for the day. I don't have to look good for anybody else. Let me put my pajamas back on. So then I'm going to change my clothes. No, but I do have a few videos I'm working on. So that's what I'm doing today. However, it still doesn't get the wall painted that I said was the goal for this week. It doesn't get that room worked on, but I can say, well, on my monetized channel, it needs a little love and attention over there, so I better do that first. Because, don't want to mess up that monetization. I'm telling you, I can justify this all day long. It's just crazy how we can procrastinate and put things off. And I have a list of about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 videos, 8, 10, 12 videos I'm gonna make. My excuse for not making a video right now that I wanted was because my young adults are downstairs. They're finally eating their breakfast. That must be nice to get up at 11. No, I'm just teasing. They can do that when you stay up late at night, taking care of other things. But they're downstairs, and that would interfere, and I don't want to get in anybody's way or anybody get in my way. I'm the queen of excuses. However, I am proud of myself for not justifying those purchases today, because I had them, man. I was ready. I was so ready. Yep. I love these metal straws, and I love lipstick, but I hate when lipstick gets stuck on my straw, and then people are looking at lipstick. However, the advantage to lipstick on a straw is that nobody else will drink after you. Yep, unless they're family, you can always know which cup is yours by your lipstick color. So when I was visiting my mom last week, on my other channel, it's turned into a straight ASMR now, but there were vlogs on there, and I was on there. That was before I moved all that over here. And my nephews, we were babysitting, or they had all come over to my mother's for lunch, pretty much. It was all my mother's grandkids. There were 6 or 7 of them were over there. It was hilarious because they're all boys within about a 4-year, 5-year age range. Yeah, I would suspect the oldest is about 5 years younger. No, it's a bigger range than that. Anyway, it's these 6 boys are on the porch, and they're saying, Paige, we heard you have a YouTube channel. I said, yeah, I have one. Well, can we watch it? I said, of course, you're more than welcome. So I pulled up the Fabulous Nuts ASMR channel. So it's all about nuts. Well, of course, 10-year-old boys, that was all it took. They were laughing so hard. So they're watching all of the videos, and they're like, they said, oh, in your videos, you forget to say like, comment, and subscribe. So I need to say, that was a pointer that they gave me. And they also said, you forget to say, hit that thumbs up, welcome in, hit that thumbs up. I said, all right. So those are the official kid critiques of the channel. The other thing they said was that they thought it was hilarious that I put the angle of the camera kind of up and shooting down, because it's a better angle. I got a whole big double chin that angle is not exposing. So even though I do my exercises, but they think this camera angle is the funniest thing they ever saw. Like, why are you talking to the ceiling? why are you talking to the ceiling? I'm like, I don't mean to be talking to the ceiling. I did think that was really, really, really funny that they were able to say that. Or not say that, but that was the angle. Maybe we should change the angle. Let's see. All right, so here is the, see, I don't feel like that's talking to the ceiling that much. Let's drop it down. So now we're here. Okay, let's move that up a little bit. Is that better? Being straight on? Part's showing. I don't know. I guess it's not a bad angle. So that's what the nephew said. Do not put that I filmed too high up. So I think that's funny. Also on that other channel, they went all the way back to the beginning videos, and I think I'm going to do a video on this channel about how that channel started and with some of my old footage, because some of it's pretty funny. My camera I had did not have the stabilizer, the video stabilizer, so everything, thanks Nikki. Yeah, yeah, those boys, man, they were brutal. They would tell you straight up. But because remember how my videos, they would shake, and it always looked like I was filming in the middle of an earthquake. I've gotten that situation straight. That was hilarious to me. And also, what, I don't know, there's just some that I made a video, teasing Nikki, my whale video that I made, and I think that's the best video I've ever made. Like, and it was absolutely hilarious. So that was a good video. And oh, Nikki, you know what? We still need to do our side-by-side live. Yeah, we need to get that straight. I need to go live. Oh, yeah, tomorrow we need, what day this week do you have free time? Let's try to do a double live together. Or tonight, or what time are you working? When are you going back? Hey, Patrick, love. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Yeah, are you home all day? Or when do you get home? Or Friday or Saturday? Friday, let's try it. You said Friday. Let's try to do the lunchtime live together. I have to pull it up, but okay, so I don't know how to do it. This would be an experiment. But all we have to do is I send you a link. And then, all right, do you want to try it? Do you want to try to do a live together? I just like send you the link to your phone. Okay. Oh, but I don't want to click out of this right now and click back in. But all right, I'm gonna play with it. We'll figure it out. Like, I'll send you some links to see if you get the link and blah 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 blah. I don't even have. I'll have to hook this channel up to, because I have it's on my other channel from the Restream, and all. I need to get StreamYard, because I know on StreamYard we can go live together. So I'm going to do that today, because then all I do is send you a link and you push the button, and then it's almost like FaceTiming each other. And then we go our live together. Then we can do our cooking, girl. Oh yeah. It will open us up to be like party lives together. Ooh, we can dance together. There you go. That'd be fun. Fix that little. I used to love cleavage, but now I'm not. Yes, exactly. I'm excited. Okay. I'm gonna make my videos today, and tomorrow we're figuring out how to go live together. So Friday at 11:30 to 12:30, we can go live. And then whenever you want to cook, you send me the recipe or the ingredients, not the recipe, but the ingredients I need. I'll go get all the ingredients, and we can cook a meal together one night, or a lot of times. I'm like really we said we were going to do that and we just never got it going. So I think that's our goal this week. I think that's it. And then, you know, we definitely vibe off each other. Because, oh my God, we do vibe off each other. I need to make us aprons. Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. But I'm not spending money, but I'm just talking about it. Maybe for Christmas or something. But make an apron that has my face and my channel. And then you can I'll get an apron and I'll send that to you. And I'll get an apron that has your face and your channel. And then we can cook together and we'll have our shirts or aprons or something. That's pretty funny. I think that'd be great. Yeah, we might be onto something. The cooking sisters. Or yeah, that's it. Because I think lives, when you're doing lives and there are like 2 people on it, I see good numbers in those. Well, I also see good numbers in lives that are oh, fun. I can't wait. I'm going to watch it. You know I'm going to watch it. Yeah, definitely. I see a lot of, you're going to record it, right? Well, I know you are. Where do you get, oh, you only get the lemongrass from the Asian market. You know, I need to find out how to grow lemongrass because I have seen people saying they just put it in a pot and you can grow it in your yard or like in your, it's easy. We just got to find where we get it. Amazon. If I wasn't on a shopping ban, I could find us Amazon. I sure could. I sure could find it right there. Boy, oh, let me tell you what also looks. I need to put like chapters and just be like, subject change, or hold up a sign, subject change. So now we're going to talk about my garden. It's pitiful, pitiful. My containers of collards, they've gotten caterpillars. So I'm working, keeping them treated, picking off the little green caterpillars. They're hard to find. They blend right in with the plant. And I guess that's how they are protected. Yeah. Yeah. I know there's some international store up in Virginia. I don't like to go there on weekends because it's always so crowded. We'll definitely have to go on during the week. I will take that vehicle that's brand new to this house and drive it like I'm not sharing it. Yeah. But it's good to know. I saw that you put your lemongrass in the freezer and I didn't. I would never, ever have thought about freezing lemongrass. But right now, though, I'm still using, there's 2 more recipes that Christine, DAW, that she put up from her Italian grandmother. So I'm stuck on her zucchini, but I also need to do, I gotta go to the farmer's market. I'm waiting for tomatoes. They're just about in season now to go get some big tomatoes because she has a tomato cheese melt thing that looks great. And then the wrapped fried zucchini. It's like she cuts it and wraps it in bacon. I don't know. I have her page is posted. But yeah, but right now what's really good to get from farmers market are peaches and nectarines and your plums. Those are all coming in season right now. And the strawberries and blueberries. Blueberries will stay in season for a while longer, but where we are, strawberries are at the end of their peak harvest time. It's May through June crop where I live, and you know, this area. So that is that. We're at that time in the live where I kind of run out of gas and it's like, okay, what thought will come to my mind next? I don't know. You know what thought's been on my mind, Nikki? I need one of those, get more comfortable. I need one of those, sleep number beds. And I want a sleep number bed. I want to prop it up. I could be leaning right now in my sleep number bed. I just don't have one. Oh, I am in the middle of finally getting my clothes put away from forever ago. You know, like your bed where you can raise it up and you put the numbers in. They're called sleep number beds. And yeah, they're good. It's good. It's good. I need to and then also when Pat starts snoring, I can sleep number him into a seated position. So that's cool. Oh, before I stop spending money, look at this. Isn't this skirt pretty? We'll put it up small so it looks like I'm not big. I got that skirt to go with that sweater for some of Della's concert and stuff. And it's just nice. I love this little sweater. It just ties. I love it. I probably shouldn't hang it, but anyway. So yeah, I finally am getting the clothes folded from 2 weeks ago. We'll sit right here and do that. Look, you know you have too much stuff when you look at a shirt and go, oh, I didn't know I had that. I missed what you said. Just hit like anything and push the button again so I can see the comment, because I looked down to fold my clothes and it's not showing up anymore. Oh, well, wait, there it is. Hold on. Ooh, my thumb. It's right in the way. Hold on. Wait. Thank you. I went to Kohl's when I was at Mom's. My car drove to Kohl's, and I bought that stuff saying it was for my birthday. Right? Let's all laugh about that. Oh, and I got these pants that are just great. Oh, still have a wet mark though. Why? Oh, it got like a mark on it. Those need to be ironed. I'm making a video later. Oh man, all of my... Yep, I've been exercising the last 2 nights. Right here, baby. I have been exercising a little bit. Or not much, you know, I don't have to kill myself, but I have. Because you showed me I can do it all right here. When I come upstairs before Pat and I'm laying around and I can exercise right here in the comfort of my bed. You know what? That's a video you need to, yes. Did you just see my neck? Oh, no, I can't see it. That's a video you need to make though, how you exercise in bed. Because that's just fabulous. Everybody, I always say, you gotta get up. You gotta go get dressed. You gotta put clothes on. You gotta go somewhere. Or even at the house, you've got to. But if you just laying right there, you got me motivated to do some exercises in the bed. I'm telling you, that is a great video that you need to make. Because if you don't make it, sister, oh my goodness, we'll have to do it together. Some of my clothes, because I used the castor oil, I'm gonna smell like castor oil. But that's one, like your bed exercise, that's crazy. I mean, it's crazy good. And unless we're in rehab or in the hospital, whoever thinks, you have to get in the chair, just lay down when you're watching TV and squeeze and lift. Yeah, it's really, you had some good ones. And just the fact that you can do it in bed. Just the thought of that is smart. Because I really hadn't been thinking, oh, yeah, why don't we just exercise in bed? And it was a very, very smart one. Everybody's the chair yoga, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. You get the idea. I think my next video that I'm making today, so I did the one on things that I like about myself because I just published what I needed to change and do some neck exercises. But I'm doing one for the other channel of the sounds and of me just ironing. ASMR. Can you hear me? So that's what is next. I figured, ironing, that's a great repetitive, and my whole closet at this point needs to be ironed. A lot of these were clothes from Mom's house. Oh, I didn't bring a lot home. So yeah, that's one thing that hey, welcome to the chat. Come on in, hit that thumbs up, drop in. We are just talking about ways and places to exercise. Nikki Happy Lifestyle is on the live with me, and she is the queen of exercise anywhere, any place. She got me exercising in my bed while I'm watching TV at night. Just 10 minutes. We'll see. But at least now it checks the box of exercising. And truthfully, for your core, and you're like, yeah. I even have, look, because I'm sitting in my bed, but I put my armbands right there, right by my bed, so I can do my stuff. So right here, I do have it. Right, and also on my legs when I'm pushing down. So there you go, sis. One for you, and then I'll make a response video. You can make the advanced video of bed exercises. I will make the the beginners exercise of, because I need to get some of these muscles, so I'm not afraid to go ahead and finish doing what I want to do, or diminish capacity. Nobody wants it. So that is my plan for today. We're going to handle some ironing because, it's been hot here, but it's not that you're going to melt into a puddle hot right now. It's we're supposed to get some rain. So before my headache, because I always get a good rain headache, comes, I want to go ahead and get that ironing, because I also know in a day or two, or when I go to wear an outfit, it's going to be 700 degrees outside, and I'll be standing there, get all sweaty before I have to get dressed to go somewhere because I had to iron something. And nobody wants that. My curtains, I did get them hung yesterday on the live. That turned out great. Yeah, so I can't wait to see the Asian food that you cook on Friday. So yeah, I'm trying to have another moment of what should I talk about now kind of hit me. So that's the filler words and the da. I do try to make a list or have a guide for where my chat's going to go, but then 10 minutes later I've checked it all off, unless people are really interacting and we're reading and bouncing off each other. So we've covered the fact that I made the What I Like About Myself video. We've covered the fact that I saved $120 today. Like, I'm telling you, that's how my shopping got out of hand, just thinking about it and buying, and the urge to, but I didn't. I made the list of the moo-moos, so that was a good thing. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. Welcome in. We are doing our lunch club live. I think I'm going to change the name on the playlist to Lunch Club, because it's always great to have somebody to eat a meal with, whether it's a random person on YouTube or a dear friend and family. And I hope we all become dear friends and family. Then we won't just be randomly together, will we? But yeah, with the weather a little bit cooler today, I definitely want to try to get outside. I had some little neighborhood kids come, and they were trying to, earn some money, wanted some work. So they got my shade garden that has been neglected for about 7 years. Really started well. They really got the big parts and pieces cleared out. They got stuff cut back for me. They made sure I could see everything. I know there's a huge black snake that lives in that area somewhere. And once it got overgrown to a certain point, I was afraid to go over there. Snakes make me scream and do this. So I really was hesitant to go over there and really dig down and start messing in brush because of snake. So the young boys, they worked so hard on Saturday and Sunday. They were so cute, coming and going, and they live right catty corner to me, and they would jump in the pool, go cool off. They got such a great start that I think I can handle it now, but now I need to get out there before stuff starts growing again and get that, continue the progress. So by this time next year, it will all be re-landscaped. We just do the basics and really sit and be able to enjoy my shade garden again, because it's a great area. I really enjoyed it. I had patioed it. But it's off to the side of the house, and I had fairy lights, and the kids loved it. I had just a little area of blue sand, and they had their Army Guy toys. I had a box of toys out there, and we have a dehumidifier under our house, so the drain comes out that side and it would drip. So I did have like a little bucket, so there was some standing water, and yeah, I'm definitely, that's on the agenda. I will do my ironing, and I already have dinner planned and all of that pieced and ready to go. We're just doing a beef and broccoli with some rice noodles for dinner. Just real simple. Just that's it. Just the beef and broccoli. And then we'll do my ironing, and then after 2:00, that this side of my house is fully shaded. So in the shade garden, it will not be too tragically hot or humid, and I can get over there and really get some work done. But that's a great plan. What is your plan for the day? What do you have going on? Let me know. I really wish I could say that I was getting farther on my painting and all, but like I said, I definitely know I'm stuck in a place of fear with that project. And I'm not sure what is going to make me so I'm not afraid to start. I'm not sure what it is. I'm really afraid to start the project to then find out I can no longer handle it. So we'll give it a bit more time. In the meantime, I know I can pull some weeds. I know I can work on that. And hopefully by getting something like that accomplished, it'll give me the confidence to say, okay, your hands are working now. I do have some really strong topical nerve, that it's going to be okay. And also think of a plan B that I'm okay with. That am I going to be okay that if I get half of the wall painted, that am I okay to say, this is too much, let me hire somebody? Am I going to be okay to say, all right, we're doing this now, you know, I know some 10-year-old kids will come over and do it, you know. If I cut in, I'm sure they would roll. You can't really mess up rolling. So that's kind of what is on the agenda for today. Let me know how your day's going. Yeah, I think Lunchtime Live is about to wrap up. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed your lunch, your dinner, your snack, whatever it was you were having with our company. Like always, thank you, my supporters, and did it look like I froze? Let's do it again. I could do that freeze. That freeze. Isn't it like a video thing where you just freeze? I better not freeze. My hands up. My face can freeze. Well, but my earring was still shaking. Yeah. Come on. Does it look like I froze? All right, ready? All right. So, Nikki, tell me if this makes you feel like something's wrong with your computer. Ah. Uh. All right, guys. I could literally make a whole video doing that. It's fun. It is fun. How long would you watch? How? All righty, my fabulous friends. That is going to be it for today. We've got things to do. What day? It's a Tuesday, right? I don't know. I lost days last week, so and we'll work on coming live together on Friday with me and Nikki's Happy Lifestyle. We can get my sister up on the screen together and get our watch hours together. Alrighty, just stay fabulous. No, just playing. All right. Love you. Today's Wednesday. No, come on, stop playing with me. All right, just stay fabulous. Bye. And let me push OK.